They also have this area for barbecuing. You can come and celebrate your graduation, any events for barbecues. As you can tell, I think they're having a birthday, and you see that nice whip over there for the celebrants with the teddy bear in front of it. Very nice place. The breeze over here is very nice. It's just close to the river, so it's a little breezy here. During the summertime, it's a good time to come here. Okay? They have more barbecue space over there. More space. All of this area is for barbecue, so you could come and have fun with your family. All of this area, all of that area for barbecue. And they have trees giving you shade, and with the river also blowing nice air, fun air blowing around here. They also have this house on top of the river with a nice rocky view in the middle of the river. Such a nice place to come. Oh, I'm loving this breeze. I'm loving the wind. Today's like 85, but it feels like 65 over here because of the river.
Like, I will want that for you, but I can't figure out what it is.
And they also have a trail that you could walk. If you want to fish, I think you can fish over here too. Some people are fishing right over there. Right over there on the top. As you can see, there are rods over there. They are fishing too. Playground over here. Playground for the kids to play around. So this is the map of the Glen Island and the connectivity, the connection of the other islands around it. So this is what they say. The most wonderful thing about a trip to Glen Island is the magnificent view. Sailboats, seagulls, island and beaches all combine to create a magical experience. What is not visible is the 400 years of history that follows. So Travelers Island. Where is Travelers Island? This is Travelers Island. Travelers Island is on our left side. So I believe Travelers Island will be somewhere around here. That will be like Travelers Island over there. Yeah. Telamano is a residential community that is part of the village of Pelham. It was once part of the land purchased by Thomas Pell in 1960 and in 1654 from the Native Americans that came to be known as the Lordship and Manor of Pelham. So Pelham Manor, as we know, will be over there somewhere on the left hand side of Glen Island. All that section will be Pelham Manor. The island connecting I hope it's not a race. Don't crash into each other. Or they're going on the trip. They're showing them around. Nice. Have a place that you could go swimming. I don't know how clean the water is over there, but I'll get there and we'll take a video and we'll see. That's the entrance to the beach. If you're a Rochester citizen or resident, you pay only $5 for adults, and I think children is like $2. They have a restroom over here for men, and that section for females. So if you need to use a restroom, they have restrooms available as well. We have a vending area. That vendors sell snacks and stuff, and also sitting area. If you want shades, you can go in that area there. Sit and have shades. That's the parking lot over there. Keep in mind, it's $10 to parking if you are non-residential, and if you don't have a season pass. But if you have season pass, it's only $5. We also have a volleyball court over there. So if you want to play volleyball, you can play volleyball and barbecue at the same time. Ain't nothing wrong with having energy and burning some energy too, you know. Volleyball to burn energy. And they have trails. You can walk around in the park. I'm about to walk on the trail. Also have a special location if you want to have like a private event. They have a special place you have to book over here for private events. This is another pond over here. I think it's reserved. Nobody could come in here. Nice place. That's the trail over there in that area. You can walk from here, go up there, and go all the way on the other side. I think that's Hunter's Island over there. This is the also another house that is built on the river. I think it's built on the river or the river. Yeah, it's built on the river. That's another island over there. If we are allowed to go over there, I would love to go over there. I see a whole cannon over there. It must be when the New York or the natives were fighting some people. This is where they used to come and hide. I will need to check the history on this. The Glen Island Casino. Alright. It was founded in the 1920s. I'm walking on the trail, and they also have more resting area over here, very shady with trees, close to the pool. Oh, yeah. Something I see over here, it looks like a rock formation. This place seems to be like it's a mountainous area. They have this history. Let's see what they say. To escape the heat of the sizzling summer in the New York City from 1879 to 1904, all it took was 1.5 hour steamship ride that cost 40 cents for a round-trip ticket to reach the shade and the attraction of starring Glen Island. In 1989, John H. Starring, a ship magnate, entrepreneur, and a former member of the U.S. House of Representatives, began developing Glen Island as a refined tone and safe resort for families that was unlike any other summer resort at that time. What he created became known as the world's pleasure ground. Interesting. Glen Island was open from late May to September and was reached by steering steamship, a ferry service, or by private boats. Glen Island spread over 6 island length by walking bridges. Glen Island, the main island, featured attractions such as bowling alley, billiard rooms, an aviary with 1,000 varieties of birds, a carousel, and swings. It also featured walking path, beaches, an attractive landscape with exotic foliage, sculpture, and canyons. Yeah, we saw one canyon over there. Clubhouse Island featured Rhode Island clam bake, 70 cents. Dinner a la carte. The famed Glen Island Casino, which I showed you not long ago, and currently Glen Island Harbor Club occupies the site. So they have a whole lot of islands connecting to each other, and this is how the picture looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands connecting together, and it's all connected by bridges. We came over to the other side, and that looks to be the canyon over there on the rocky hill. That is the pond I was telling you about. It looks like somebody got bitten by a cat. He got bit by a cat, so the ambulance came to take him to the hospital to check if the cat had no rabies. It was very nice over here, very cool. A lot of trees. And more trail. That is place to rest and chill. I'm trying to go further down that way, down that trail, to see what is hiding behind there. So I came and meet this crossroad, and that goes to the Glen Island Harbor. Casino over there. I was told it's a private area, so I'm just gonna go straight ahead on this side. First I will go straight down there to see, then I'll come down up here and see what is over there. Let's go. All right, Going down, it looks like us taking us to the river. They have extra benches if you need more spaces. I think they will come get this and then use it for extra barbecue space. Oh, look at that tree. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I would love to be on this side, just to sit over there in that area right there. Under the tree, just giving shades all over this place. Just shades. Alright. The trail leads us to a river. Oh, I think, yeah, it leads us to the river, and it's also leads us out of the park. It leads us out of the park. If you're walking inside to the park, you could walk in without, if you find parking outside, yeah, you could just walk in. It's free. But if you need parking, you're gonna have to pay for parking. Yep. So that's the pathway for the speedboats to go through on this side of the river. Oh yeah, look at that ferry, man. And look, that's the bridge. If you're driving, you drive on the top. And the speedboats and the ferries, I think, no, I don't think the ferry could go down there though. But speedboats, yes. Those are the other parking areas for them speedboats. Nice park, very nice park with a nice view. Today's weather is very hot, but over here, because of the river, you don't feel the heat. Very nice park. I don't know what this island is, but it looks like the resort area that they were talking about. Yeah. This one looks like the fishing boat. Yeah. Look at that cannon. Ready to fire. Oh, they lift up the bridge. They lift up the bridge for the shipping boat to go. I feel bad for the cars waiting to cross the bridge because it takes a while. See how slow it's going? Just saw this over here. The trees, it looks like they built it in memorial to a person called John Romano. This tree right here, but they didn't put any year, so rest in peace, John Romano. I found the name. This is the Neptune's Island. Neptune's Island. So they have a whole... The most wonderful thing about trip to Glen Island is magnificent view, the magical experience, what is not visible in the 400 years of history that follows. So they have a whole lot of history behind this place. Davenport Neck is now a home to beach clubs, private homes, and a beautiful park. Yeah, so they have a whole lot of history to learn from this area. A whole lot of history about this area. This park carries a whole lot. That's the Neptune Island right there. That's the map. We over here. We right here. And across over there is the Neptune Island. So the boats also have speed limits that they have to ride. I think from this side going, you have to be 4 miles. That's why the boat ride very slow in this area. So that's the speed sign over there, signaling the captains of the ship or the speedboats to slow down. That's another speed limit showing over there. 15 is the speed limit for the boats. Otherwise people will be flying over here. See how slow that boat is going? Yeah. So it's not like there's no speed limit on the river. It's not a free ride on the river that people have to do a speed race and stuff. There's also a limit on the river. Haha, can you believe that? That's one giant cannon over there. Looks like this area is filled with cannons. And that section over there is the private area that they were talking about. This is another trail. It's taking me back to the crossroad. So I went around and now I'm heading back to the street. That's another monument over there. And I think that tree is also in remembering somebody. It's the biggest cannon I've seen so far. Let's go there and mess with it. As you can tell, this thing is very huge. Oh, just imagine during the olden age, if they fire this, the whole world is in chaos. Oh, it's a big cannon, big ass cannon. Looks like a small parrot. hiding from me. Oh, that's a parrot.